It happened near a Goodwill store with about 60 people inside. The store had to go into lockdown. It ended when police shot and killed a suspect.
KGW's Mike Benner has been live there for us all afternoon in West Salem. Mike, what's the latest?
Yeah, Dan, this investigation is entering its fourth hour. If I step out of the way, you'll notice that the Goodwill and its parking lot are surrounded in yellow crime tape. The Salem Police Department is heading up this investigation, so their mobile command center is out here as well. Now, authorities are keeping most of the details close to the vest, but I can tell you this all happened around 1:45 this afternoon during an investigation involving Polk County's narcotics team. That team consists of folks from the Dallas, Monmouth, and Independence police departments, as well as Oregon State Police and, of course, the Polk County Sheriff's Office. Now, for whatever reason, this drug investigation led the narcotics team to the Goodwill on Edgewater Street in West Salem. As they tried to take a suspect into custody, we're told shots were fired inside the Goodwill store. We're told the suspect, a man, was killed. I want you to take a listen to what one witness had to say.
We heard some altercation. We thought it was maybe two people fighting inside the Goodwill. But as the guy came in, running in, the officers were right behind him, and they told him several times, get down, get down. And as they got to him, they said, he's got a gun. Then the gun went off, and we got up, bolted to the back, and ran out.
Wow, scary stuff. By all accounts, a very chaotic scene. We're told somebody, unclear if it was a customer or employee, opened a back door, and a lot of people ran out of the store to another nearby business for safety. We're told that no employees or customers were injured in this officer-involved shooting, and no law enforcement officers either. Let's send it back to you.
Still, Mike, a very scary situation there. Thank you. Mike Benner reporting live.